So as a game starts, one of the first things you'll notice is that the music starts playing. Now the music is based on the user state, which is shown here in the bottom corner of the screen. Now the user state will also have an effect on the speed of the ghost and of Pac Man, as well as the items he can collect. So as the user switches to a frustrated state, we can now hear that the music has slowed down, and the user can now collect the items such as the power pellets to eat the ghost, as well as collect fruits, which will give him a bonus points. Now the user can now also gain an extra life by collecting the new 1-ups. Now additional ghosts will be added when the user switches to a bored state, and the music speed will increase. Now as the game continues and the user gets closer to beating the game, that state will be used to load a new level based on how they were feeling. So if the user was having difficulty, a new easier map will be loaded, or if the user was in a bored state, a new difficult map will be loaded.
The project utilized sensors that produce raw data values, which are fed into a server which normalizes the values and corresponds to a pleasure, arousal, dominance, or for brevity, PAD value. This PAD value affects the adaptive changes in an environment, which is also the client side of the application. The client side is actually the part that we focused on in the project, whereas the sensor suite was systematically reused.
This table shows all the changes that occur during the 4 affective states the user can reach. These variable changes include Pac Man's color and speed, the number of ghosts and speed of the ghost, the tempo of the music, the enabling of the fruits, power pellets, and the 1-up, and the maze level that depends on the most recent affective state before the game ends, as in whether Pac Man loses all of his life or wins the game. The goal is to keep the user engaged, so in our meditation state, the default state, we want to give the player a little push to get engaged, so it's slightly difficult. The ghost speed increases, the music tempo is a bit fast, and the fruits and power pellets and 1-up are disabled. When they are engaged, the settings are maintained to keep the player here as long as possible. If they get bored, the game becomes extremely difficult, while when the player is frustrated, the game becomes a lot easier by making Pac Man faster and decreasing the ghost count and the ghost speed.
This is Team Caleb, signing off.